Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jai Gobind and this is your channel for grace. I am currently, while this video is getting uploaded onto YouTube, actually running my first ever retreat in Sedona, Arizona. I'm sure it's going amazing, although I am filming this video before I go there. But I wanted to make sure, since I was not going to be able to do a ceremony for this Leo new moon, which happy Leo new moon, that you guys had the reading for the energies of this moon and what is the message that we are receiving from this new moon in Leo. It is a beautiful, powerful, amazing new moon. And I did the astrology video yesterday, so make sure that you watch that to get more insight into what this moon has in terms of astrological aspects, the gene keys, the Sabian symbol, the Chandra symbol, and the overall meaning of this beautiful and amazing Leo new moon that is basically opening up a big part of the Lion's Gate. And this is why we've got ancient Egyptian symbols here. We've got the Ankh, we've got sacred geometry. Here we have the shape of the tetrahedron and the shape of the icosahedron. The tetrahedron is the fire. The icosahedron is the air, so representing the fixed fire of Leo, opposing the energy of the fixed fire of Aquarius. So very powerful energies. Fixed energy can feel very dense and solid. So usually that's a really good thing. Anyways, let us flip over these cards so we can take a look at our reading for this new moon in Leo. And I'm going to save the little animal spirit card for the end. But here we are. We have the King of Swords, the Two of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Three of Coins for the intuition card, the challenge card, the overall theme, and the wisdom from the ancestors. I love that we got the High Priestess as the major arcana card. And the High Priestess is very much connected to Goddess Isis and ancient Egypt and also ancient Atlantis. So that's amazing that that card is coming through. But our very first card here is the King of Swords. Now, what's really cool about the King of Swords, if this is a really beautiful deck, but the King of Swords is basically Archangel Michael. So like, okay, this is a really, really good start to this message of this moon. So the King of Swords is the story of the griffin from Persia. It's a Persian mythology. The King of Swords represents wisdom enhanced by power. The griffin is a noble and intelligent creature soaring over land and sea, a symbol of patience, perseverance, and judgment. This is about us stepping into our authority. This is about finding ourselves or feeling the power of a new structure arriving. This is about using the mind, logic, mental understanding, higher consciousness understanding, and higher consciousness perspective of everything that is happening in our lives right now. This is also about self-discipline. So this new moon wants us to basically be at our best, because with the High Priestess, you're at your best, and with the King of Swords, you need to be at your best. This is about the King of Swords represents wisdom enhanced by power. The griffin is a noble, intelligent creature soaring over land and sea, a symbol of patience, perseverance, and judgment. So that again is the sort of hovering above energy of the power that, for example, Archangel Michael has and brings to the picture. So as we step into self-discipline, we also step into loyalty, which is a huge part of this energy of Leo and this season of Leo. So it's almost like also we are being protected, like majorly protected right now with this card and by Archangel Michael, who is basically he's known as the countenance of Christ to the Rosicrucians. He is like the highest ranking archangel. He's basically like the leader of God's army of angels. So that is really cool that that's coming through. Archangel Michael is also connected to one of the 4 royal fixed stars, which is Aldebaran, which is known as the Eye of the Bull. And it's in the Taurus constellation, but in Western astrology is found in Gemini. So Gemini energy is coming through and Taurus energy is coming through as well. But this is about the all-knowing eye of Ra, the ancient, symbol of the all-knowing energy and wisdom and knowledge that is beyond what we can imagine. And also Aldebaran, the star itself, is also where we find Orion star seeds and the Orion constellation, which is about the 9th dimension, which is the portal. It's Orion being the portal to the 9th dimension, being protected by the Sphinx in ancient Egypt, the 3 pyramids pointing up to Orion's belt. So, I mean, look at all these crazy Leo connections. Like, this was also Leo season, and the Lion's Gate, which is happening right now during this time, is also the connection to the ancient Atlantean year. So the Atlantean year began when the star Sirius, right, this is why the whole reason why we have the Lion's Gate, is when the star Sirius rose with the sun, and it always happens right around this time, like Leo season, and that's when the year began. That's when they started like counting their year. So technically, this is like this new moon is technically the Atlantean New Year celebration. And it is also a moon that's making beautiful aspects to Jupiter. So this is something that I think we are going to feel. I feel like this protection. I feel like protective energy is around us. I feel like this Leo season is so much more than just another Leo season. There's some kind of like powerful, God-like, like angelic, the army of angels is like here, and we're like, we're fighting the good fight, like the light. It's the army of light. Remember that the sun Leo is our light. It's our star. So it's the army of stars. It's the army of starseeds. It's the army of light that's coming through like very powerfully here with this King of Swords. I mean, this is insane. Like messages coming through just this one card. All right. The challenge card is the 2 of Wands. And the 2 of Wands in this deck is actually the story of Janus from Italy. It's actually a Roman mythology. I mean, the card itself definitely looks very Roman for sure. The 2 of Wands represents travel and commerce. Janus, the god of doorways. Whoa. And transition. Dude. Is able to look to the past and the future in order to make effective decisions. Damn. He is always in motion, connecting dreams with actual possibilities. What on earth? That's so epic. Wow. And if you guys didn't watch the Leo season video that I also put up on this past weekend, check that out because there was a lot of this is reminding me of that reading as well. But wow, the god of doorways and transition looks to the past and the future to make effective decisions, connecting dreams with actual possibilities. Dude, this card is about making decisions. So we have the discipline here to make decisions, but the challenge is to actually make it, right? It can also have to do with travel, business opportunities. I love that with that Sun trine Jupiter energy. Like, dude, future planning and cooperation. So basically the challenge is to look both towards the past and the future to make your decision, your big decision that's going to turn your dreams into a reality. But it will take a lot of planning. It'll take a lot of focus. It'll take a lot of cooperation. But it's going to be a powerful time to work together with people. And that may be a challenge, but it's also the key to moving forward. How beautiful is that? As the overall theme, we do have the Major Arcana card, which is the High Priestess. And this is a beautiful energy. In this deck, the High Priestess, let's see if we can get it to focus. There we go. See how beautiful this card is? It's Scheherazade. It's from Turkey. It's an Arabic folktale. The High Priestess is a keeper of vast knowledge with a story for every situation. Scheherazade asks the listener to focus on what their subconscious tells them, encouraging them to form their own conclusions. Her power is vast, yet subtle. Her answers always mysterious. This is about wisdom, tapping into our wisdom, our intuition, our dreams, meandering. It also can resemble an enigma. So what this is saying is that this new moon is encouraging us to listen to our intuition, to listen to the subconscious, the messages that come through intuitive ways that when you are paying attention, they give you the answers to every question that you have. That's what this card is asking us to do. And the wisdom from our ancestors, which is the Three of Coins, also another interesting energy. Let's see if we can get to focus. So this is an interesting card. It's called Banjakri and Banjakrini. It's from Nepal. It's a Tamang mythology. The Three of Coins represents learning from one another. Wow. The fierce Banijakri and Banjakrini teach their apprentice how to become a shaman. Holy shit. They are demanding teachers. Oh my God, but their student is dedicated. All three put in hard work that pays off with the success of a new generation. What? Dude, I'm in love with this card deck. I swear to God. We're becoming shamans. The reason why such difficult, crazy things are happening in our lives is because that's our teachers pressuring us to become diamonds, like pressuring us to become shamans. This also tells me this is a very shamanic moon. Like shamanic energies are here, and it's like the veil between like reality and dream space is like thin, so you can feel the energies much more stronger, and all of it is like this epic hero's journey towards like learning, and you have to put in the hard work. That's what I feel about this, is like putting in the hard work is such a huge part of what we need to do, not just this month of Leo, but like in general in our lives. And it begins right here with the power. Like you are in training, like, right? You've got the High Priestess, which is like the ancient Atlantean Arsacian priests, right? That spoke with the world. But we are being asked to be at our best, but we're also being asked to have the self-discipline and work hard because life is making us into shamans, because we have to. That's the only way moving forward. Everyone has to be in this, at their best, knowing who they are, like I am, right? Knowing who you are, knowing, what you're made of, what are your gifts, what are your talents, and how are you here to share those gifts with the world. This card is all about studying It's about growth, collaboration, success, and recognition. So this is about us, again, the word cooperation shows up, working together, collaborating together so that we grow, so that we have success, and so that we each become recognized for our gifts and for our abilities. Wow, to make the world a better place. Oh my God, I love this reading. And we did pull 2 cards from the animal spirits. It is the hummingbird and the sea serpent. So we'll put these right here as I talk about them. But yeah, normally we only get 1 animal card. This time we got 2. And 2 epic ones at that, I will say. Starting with the hummingbird. The hummingbird is positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful. Inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. The hummingbird's secret is that it has learned where to gather nectar, and it returns to these sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. This sacred elixir springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, and exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird, and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth savoring. This is about drinking from the nectar of life. This is about drinking from the nectar of love, God, source energy, which if you were talking in astrological terms, that is our sun, our central star, our central sun that gives us life, that is our source energy in our solar system. And it this is the Leo season where the sun is at home. And this is a new moon in Leo where the sun and the moon are in Leo. I mean, that's even more epic, right? But this is about drinking from the nectar of life and letting that energy inspire you and take you further into your own divinity, your own understanding of yourself at a deeper, way deeper level than you could have ever imagined. The sea serpent, healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression. Okay, I can't. This is so much synchronicity. My brain's going to explode. Or desire, sensuality or desire. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. That's what this moon is doing. It's helping us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. Wow. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. Wow. The sea serpent and the second chakra. The subtle energy of the sea serpent occupies the area of the Svadhisthana chakra, located deep within the pelvic bowl. This chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire and is associated with the element of water. Svadhisthana translates as in her own abode, indicating this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother or the Kundalini herself. Wait, what? That is insane. So overall, this new moon is asking us to literally be at our best. Like, there is no other choice. We are on a journey. We are literally getting trained by life and the pressures of life to become high priests and high priestesses, to become shamans. That basically, in other words, to be at our best. And the wisdom that comes through, the way that you learn, is you drink from the nectar of love. You drink from the nectar of the divine, both the God and the goddess energy. And we have both here, the goddess being represented by the high priestess and the sea serpent and the mother and the second chakra, which is the space of our creativity and expression. So this new moon is like express yourself, choose what you want in life and express yourself, express your creativity through this second chakra so that you can become and put in the hard work to become that person that you've always dreamed that you wanted to be and to shine so bright. Remember, this is Leo energy and we are right in the middle of the Lion's Gate. This is magical, powerful, wow. An amazing and powerful reading. Thank you guys all so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you next time. Make sure that you check out all of the links in the description of the video. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, join our membership, download your free moon astrology guide, and have a beautiful and powerful new moon in Leo. Satnam.